seem to cage again. I still think the question hangs in the air of what finally broke. Might not ever know. Might learn pretty slow. Yeah, I wonder if I haunt you all the time. If I haunt you all the time. If I haunt you all the time. Been months since you disappeared. I have yet to figure out how to act my age again. Was it 'cause I was as I feared? That everything's going up in smoke. So flies the crow. No place it could go. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. But I want you all the time. 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 All the time. All the time. All the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sexuality, sexuality, once a medicine, now a malady. Was advisor to me on how to be running up against the reality of every morning waking in my skin and thinking to myself, whose cruel idea to make these edges mine? Immaturity, immaturity, I had mistaken it for purity. It had whispered to me, you're sure to be never languishing in obscurity. But at some point I realized that if I had made my mark in doing so, I would have crossed an ugly line. Cannot sleep, stuck in thought of you unfolding in his arms. Scared I'll dream of a time you would surrender to my charms. The endless apathy of time. And life is ecstasy, so I say when I am up next to see if some other lost soul connects with me. Once I thought this meant they'd have sex with me, but now I think I'm meant to be in a walled off and focused place and silent like a monk or like a mime. It's something slight, shifts in where my mind goes when I'm lying prone. Sinking ships, I'm panicking, I will not float if I am stone. And I write, in the head I probably should be alone for now. But record skips, 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 and nothing will come after. Phone call outside, a pace and then just walk around the corner. I heard you sigh, I couldn't say what you wanted to hear. You come back round, it takes you a few years, and in the meantime I was bleeding myself dry. Then you disappear, we never really get a nice goodbye. And that's that until you call again. And I fear it will be like it was before, but there is something there I never can ignore. I think you hear it too, but the connection isn't great, and you might still be on the line, but I'm not sure. 'Cause the quiet lasts for longer than it should, and my voice climbs to a shout. You're by my side, we've worn less as the weather's gotten warmer. Sometimes we cry together, but the reason isn't clear. Prone on the ground when you walk out the door, and I can't bring myself to ask if you would stay. Then sometimes I fear I'm doomed to never be another way. And like that we've hit the wall again. And I fear that you will grace my bed no more. There is something there I never can ignore. And I think you feel it too, but the connection isn't great, and you might still be on the way, but I'm not sure. But I hope things with us always end up on track, and I will not ever stop calling you back. And the quiet lasts for longer than it should, and my voice climbs to a shout. One call cuts out. Was missing your call. so big and dark and brutal would be what really knows me best. The doctor said my meds don't work. I get angry in sickness and health. I spend my nights on my back porch. It feels better when I'm by myself. Lasted this long, what's another day of pills I always took, destroying the world. I tell myself tomorrow's a new day, but is it? I don't know. And I'm not innocent and haven't been for years. I know, and this all a test. But do I really believe a thing so big and dark and brutal would be what really knows me best? I'm not really this way, but am I? I don't know. And I'm not innocent and haven't been for years, I know. And this all a test, but do I really believe that I was wasting my time? Wasting my time, that I was 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 wasting my time, and I was wasted for hours. As I recline atop the same old bed of nails that I've reclined upon for years. Some thoughts I chase away, others say they're here to stay, and others still amass and then turn into tears. My life has settled into a routine. When I have something to do, I end up lying on the ground. I'll play the shows and fill the days between. And I want you in my arms when you're around. To get away, the one is new, but it's my same old heart that ails, and the reprieves are far too few. I will figure out that task, but I do wish that I could ask you if there's ever nights you think about me too. left the headroom to make out your any friendly word, but I wasn't hearing nothing when I tanked and I was on my own. Am I always gonna feel alone? Am I always gonna feel alone? Am I always gonna feel I'm holding on by threads, or like I'm off my meds yet to be known? Sure, I share the failing, but I'm unsure of quite the quantity. You know, often I was flailing, but I did try for what you'd want from me. I felt you only tried when I beseeched you. I wouldn't call that fair. I wonder which of us is unaware. I wonder which of us is unaware. I wonder which of us should rightfully be sleeping well. I wonder why the hell I even care. Life ain't no disaster, and I'm not wistful for its form before, but I'm still trying to master feeling good when you're not here no more. And I think sometimes the bad thing would just get better if I gave you a call. It more likely wouldn't change it all. It more likely wouldn't change it all. It more likely wouldn't offer much save gray nostalgia, and I'd wonder how'd you get so small. Started losing hair. And me and mirrors would twitch and shake, the defect far too much to bear. I want it gone from all the clouds my head's in, and all the pools I'm wading through, but that's not how it goes. Suppose someday I'll surrender, but till then my hair will grow until it reaches to my toes. Voice in my head says it'll all feel insubstantial and outside of your accord. And every day will be a dance you'll do to keep it moving forward. I hope it wrong, is that hope I take my meds in. But all the fools I'm hating to say that's just how it goes. And the offhand's hard to render due to truth or feeling. going, succumbs to the wear, and then hopes something's actually there. And you're not just in oblivion where you peer what plie. Sleep, forget the day. Just as I rehearsed. Thank you so much for spending a nice Saturday with me. Shouts out again to Grantville Mirror Studio. Shouts out Owen Hunt. Shouts out Evan Kiley. Shouts out Decker and Josie and Turtle Grenade. Yeah, the name of this project is Psaltery. Pandemic birthday, I baked you a pavlova atop 2 other cakes. It didn't turn out right. I probably overdid it, but I thought the world would end. And I wanted to convince you there was some tiny rip in the fabric of your life my love could mend. Come to the conclusion I wasn't ever someone with whom you could belong, or even just be fond of. I hid it from us both for years, it fucked me to my core. I don't think I can overstate the sheer relief that I don't feel like that no more, or the tandem grief when I look back on it before. And I'll count the things I'll still defend her, things I regret. And it hurts to remember, hurts more to forget. Since you left my life, I don't laugh quite how I used to. The view seems more washed out, the passerby less friendly. The music doesn't sound as good, the magic is now gone. It's been a year, I still fight tears when I recall the Tybee Ocean, or just times you would walk up my mom's front lawn. Think this is the last song I'll ever write about you. I've said all I can say, and I can no longer bear it. All of you for forever, a peculiar kind of hell. But I wish you minimal misgivings when minimal thanksgivings when you think of the life we shared for a spell. I'm sorry that I could not make Pavlova well. I'm sorry that I could not make Pavlova well. I'm sorry that I could not make Pavlova well. Thank you. Get some beers, buy some